guys, this is really, really bad. I recently heard a rumor that Gigi, the main developer of Dress to Impress, is saying that she's going to be removing a bunch of old items from the game because they're outdated and no one uses them anymore. And the only way these items can be saved is with a rework. So today, I've taken it upon myself to show you guys some possible reworks to old items in Dress to Impress. From the first set to the jellyfish skirt to even my own code item. Make sure to stick around till the end because some of these reworks are absolutely insane. And if this video gets enough likes, Gigi will know we want them in-game. Okay, you guys, I'm in my Dress to Impress free play server, and I heard that one of the first items Dress to Impress wants to get rid of is this corset set over here. This corset, these sleeves, and this skirt have been around literally since the start of Dress to Impress. Ever since the game came out, these were being used and abused every single round. And they low-key haven't received a significant rework ever since the original set came out, which is why Gigi wants to remove them, which is so bad. But guys, we could save this item by looking at what a rework would look like. I'm gonna position myself right here and zoom in a bit. And guys, if you haven't already, make sure to like the video in 3, 2, 1. Whoa, no way. Oh my goodness, y'all, this rework set is insane. Are you kidding? As you guys can see it, this new rework corset set is so much more detailed than the old original one. The skirt has this kind of rose detailing as well as these hearts dangling from it, which are so pretty. And then the corset itself has this cute little heart in the middle of it. This is so detailed and so beautiful. What? Even the sleeves themselves are so pretty. I love the little rose detailing on these, and it looks like we have some rose petals on the sleeves as well. And then this necklace, are you actually joking me? I need this in game now. There would obviously be a ton of different toggles for this set if you just wanted to wear one part of it, but y'all, this is just beyond. This looks so cool. And I feel like compared to the original, the new set solos. But there would also be a toggle to toggle it back to the original item if people did want to use it. But guys, comment a rose emoji if you think this rework needs to be added into game. And to make this video a tiny bit more interesting, I have a tier list here where I'm gonna rank every single possible rework that I can then send over to Gigi at the end of the video to basically just do the work for her. We have our S tier, which is peak rework, and then our bottom tier, oh hell no. But I feel like most of these reworks are gonna slay, and I can't lie, I really love this corset rework. However, some of the reworks that are coming up next are absolutely insane, with some of them even having exclusive animations. So I'm gonna put the corset in super cute, okay? I think that's where it belongs for now, because guys, just know the upcoming reworks in this video are absolutely insane, and I can't believe we might actually be getting them in game. Now, the corset set is all well and good, but guys, there is one old Dress to Impress item that basically everyone still uses to this day. That is if you have VIP, okay? If you have VIP, it's something that a lot of Dress to Impress players still use for layering, me included, and it used to be one of the most overused items in Dress to Impress. Guys, cast your guesses. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Do you guys know? If you guess the jellyfish dress, you are right, okay? This jellyfish skirt is such like a cultural phenomenon, bro. When the first Dress to Impress summer update came out, everyone and their mom and their brother and sister and aunt, uncle, grandpa, grandma was using this, okay? Literally everyone. If you guys remember when it first launched, comment a jellyfish emoji down below because I'm so curious if you guys were around when this first came out. Dress to Impress is thinking of maybe removing the jellyfish skirt, which cannot happen, okay? So a rework is needed. So let me just pose myself over here, and the rework of the jellyfish skirt would look something like this. Oh my gosh. Guys, are you kidding me? The new jellyfish skirt is insane. What? As you guys can see, there's now some pearls that have been added to the top, which are so pretty. I love this so much. Like, it adds so much detail. And then there's also some gold detailing on the skirt as well, and some patterns. If the skirt before screamed jellyfish, this screams like ultra jellyfish, okay? This is so beautiful, bro. I love this rework so much, and I just love the new patterns on it. I feel like that's literally added so much to the skirt itself. I feel like there will be a ton of toggles on this new rework. And guys, it looks so freaking good. Like, what? I love this rework so much. Like, actually, this one is insane. And guys, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put it in peak rework. This is so good. I just love this rework so much. This is one of the ones I really want added in DTI. Like, please. But guys, let me know if you prefer the original jellyfish skirt or the reworked one. But like, I feel like the reworked one solos, bro. Now that I'm looking at the original, I'm like, damn, where's the rework? Where the rework at? It's time for us to move on to our next item, though. And this one is one that's very close and personal to my heart. This one is my code item jacket, Itsjustnicholas. Which, guys, if you haven't already redeemed, streamed, make sure to redeem my code. It's this racer jacket over here, which personally I love so much. I literally own this jacket in real life and I wear it so much. It's literally such a slay. And the little Nicholas text on the front is just such a cool touch. But guys, this item is low-key super old. It was released during the first ever Dress to Impress summer update, and I think it was in like the second batch of influencer codes that got released. But I think TechUse and then Code Lana were the first ones to ever drop in DTI. And then during the summer update, it was Haley's code and my one, if I'm not wrong. But I might be wrong. Maybe there's some drop before them, correct me. But yeah, as this item is really old, I'm scared for Dress to Impress might be removing it because they might think it's outdated and not enough people use it. So guys, I took it upon myself to make a rework and let's have a look. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is crazy. What? This is kind of keychain overload, bruh. This looks like something Cat's Eye would wear on stage. Like, I just know Cat's Eye loves their keychains, and Zara Larson, they would love this jacket, okay? If it was a bit more colorful, they would love it. But as you guys can see, there's been a few keychains added to the zipper and on the sleeves, and there's also been this fun little belt added with some more keychains as well. I think we can remove the keychains on the sleeves because this is just too much, bruh. Like, there's too many keychains. Also, I don't really know how to feel about this new rope that was added up here. I can't tell if I love it or if I hate it. However, I do love the new detailing on the sleeves. As you guys can see, they've like added like some breathable kind of like holes to like the silver part. I can't lie, I low-key have it as well, so I don't like seeing a ton of holes clustered together. It's not my vibe. But I do like this rework, and I also love just like the texture of the jacket. It looks like leather now almost. It looks super detailed. However, you guys, after seeing this rework concept, I can't lie, I low-key love the original just as much. Like, this one is more accurate to my jacket in real life, and I just love the look of it, okay? I just love it so much. It's my original code. And Dress to Impress actually already did a rework on it where you can crop it, you can unzip it, you can add or unadd the logo. So low-key, I feel like my item already slays, which is why I'm gonna put my code item in It's Not Needed, okay? This rework is not needed. The original is just as cool. Let me know though if you think Dress to Impress should add some keychain toggles to my jacket, because I feel like that would be low-key cool. But I love the original, okay, you guys? I love the original. I'm sorry. Next up though, you guys, we have one of the most infamous Dress to Impress items. The most hated, however, the most used. The most abused, I should say. Actually, it is none other than the Corset first set. Now, guys, I have a love-hate relationship with the first set, okay? Even though it's way too overused and it was just a culture phenomenon back in the day. People used to use this, again, for every single theme. It was bad, okay? It was bad. However, the first set remains iconic, you guys. It still looks really cool. I low-key love the leg warmers on the first set because I love pairing them with other shoes. For example, there's a shoe combo with these shoes that just works so well with the fur ones. And as this is an old item and also there's so much hate against it, I think Dress to Impress are thinking about removing it, which, guys, cannot happen, okay? So if you guys haven't already, make sure to subscribe to show GG we want these reworks. And the first set rework would look like this. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. This is beautiful. Bro, this is just so classy and chic. The fur looks so much more detailed now, and there's like pearl detailings on the jacket. And then the hat itself has a whole like pearl crown. This is crazy. And I love how there's also a little bit of pearl detailing on the leg warmers as well. The entire jacket just looks so much more fluffy now. And I also love the fact that we might have also this kind of pearl keychain, kind of similar to the one we saw on the Jellyfish skirt rework. Guys, I love this rework. I really like this. So I would love a toggle to toggle on and off the pearl detailing, but I feel like Dress to Impress would definitely add that either way. And guys, yeah, I feel like this eats. Like, this slays. Comment any type of winter emoji if you think this rework is needed, because low-key, I love this, and I feel like it's really perfect for like classy winter themes. I like this, but I low-key do like the Corset rework more, the one we saw at the start. So I can't lie, the first set is gonna go just below it in I don't know if it's as needed, I don't know if it's as crucial, but it still does slay, you guys. Okay, it still does slay, and I feel like a rework to the first set might be a good thing. Another OG Dress to Impress item is coming up for you guys, and this one was also used and abused back in the day. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's right next to the corset, you guys. It's the granny dress. When this dropped, there was such a love-hate relationship with it. I don't know why. There was some people who loved it and others who hated it. Like, it was really a love-hate relationship. Let me know if you guys do use this dress or not in Dress to Impress. I can't lie, I don't use it as much as I should, but I feel like it's really good for layering. And I also love the fact that it has toggles where you can just have the top on, and you can also toggle this little like rope around it, which I feel like is cool. However, I feel like a rework is needed with this. So a granny dress rework upgraded would look like this. Whoa. Okay, goodbye granny. Hello slay. I don't Okay, guys, that was actually the worst one-liner I've ever come up with. Like, that was horrible. But like, did I lie? I mean, she's slaying. Like, she's slaying. They basically turned the top into a full corset with actual ropes, and it looks like there's some kind of bow on the back, which I love. I love my bows. There's also these cute little bows on the front as well. And now the bottom of the dress does look super similar, but there's just so much more detailing on it. Kind of similar to the corset rework we saw at the start. There's now some roses and pearls and a kind of lace bottom, which I love, you guys. I love this so much. And I feel like this rework would low-key be so good in game. Like, I just love the new details that are added to it. So for this one, I think I'm going to put it in the same tier as the corset we saw at the start in super cute. I like it, and I do actually like this rework a tiny bit more than the first set one, so that's why it's there. But let me know what you guys think. But now, guys, we're getting on to the more insane rework, where the last one has an animated toggle that is actually crazy. You guys are not ready. First up, though, reworks that I haven't really touched on are hairs, you guys. We obviously have a ton of dress to impress hairs, and they've literally upgraded so much. I mean, recently, some of the hairs we've gotten are just so pretty. I love a ton of these new additions. And one that I loved that was added back in the day was this hair here. This hair was, I think, added in the first summer update. I might be wrong, but I think it was added back then. And I love this hair so freaking much. The fringe I still use a lot, okay? I still use this fringe a lot, and I know a lot of other dress to impress players do as well. But I feel like this entire hair could use with a tiny bit of an upgrade, just because compared to recent hairs, it doesn't look as cool. And the rework would be this. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is crazy. The hair is so much more detailed. I feel like even the curls look more curly, if that makes sense. And what I love the most about this is the bun and the braids. I love the braids that have been added, and the fact that there's like these little like charms in the braids. This is so freaking cool. Even the fringe looks better now, I feel like. And again, we could toggle on and off a ton of different parts of this. Like, you could toggle on and off the braids. You could take out the little beads in the hair if you wanted. But I love this. I love this, you guys. I love this rework, which is low-key why I'm gonna put this in peak rework next to the jellyfish skirt. I know that's generous, but I feel like we haven't had a hair rework in so long, and some of the older hairs have so much potential and are so cool, but just need a little rework, just need a little spice up, you know? Now, our last insane rework is coming up, but before then, I was just scrolling for the VIP section, and then I saw this. If you guys don't have VIP, this set is super cute, and a ton of people use it. It kind of looks already like a reworked version of the corset set we saw right at the start of the video, but I feel like it does look a tiny bit basic as well, and I feel like it could do with a tiny bit of an upgrade. I would just love some more detailing on this skirt slash top, just because we already have something similar outside of the VIP section. And after some snooping, I found out that a rework would look like this. Whoa! Oh my goodness, you guys. It's gone from just a simple kind of corset to literally like a ballerina set. This is stunning. We have a new kind of tutu down here, which I absolutely love. And this one is so beautiful. I love the little lace detailing. The shoes have been upgraded as well to look even cuter. There's these little bows at the top and like pearls running down it. Bro, this is so pretty. The corset does look similar to the other reworks I've shown so far in this video, so I can't lie, I don't know if we need another corset that look like the other ones. And I love the fact that we have these cute new little earrings at the top. I think this rework would look super slay and is low-key needed in game. However, I don't know if it's as needed as the other reworks we've seen so far in this video, which is why I'm gonna put it along with the first set in because I don't really know if we need this, you guys. I don't know if it's actually that like crucial to have this in game. But guys, let me know what you think. But it's time for us to get on to our last insane rework. This is the one I've been waiting for, okay, you guys? This is the one I'm so excited about. If we go over here over to the dressing rooms, there's one set that has always not been quite right to me. It's the Supernova star set. Now, guys, I love this set, okay? I loved it way more back in the day, and now I've kind of stopped using it as much. Literally used it every single round so much, and I just feel like this corset is kind of plain. I don't like how it's like super like quickly cut off at the top, and the more I look at them, the more of the kind of poofy bits just look kind of like not super neat. They kind of just look too crazy. So even though the set already looks slay, I feel like it could be reworked into something that would resemble more like a galaxy set, and I feel like Dress to Impress could play into that and actually add a whole aura to this skirt, kind of like we've seen with some wings in the past and some crowns. This entire dress skirt kind of combo could have a galaxy aura, which would look like this. Oh my gosh, you guys, the Supernova has been supernovaed. Okay, this is crazy. I love this rework so much. I love the fact that the train on the side now dangles a tiny bit more, like it's kind of like drooping over onto the ground, and the pattern is so pretty. Like, this is so hypnotic. I also love the kind of puff at the bottom, and guys, my favorite part about this is the aura the dress is giving off. The galaxy glow, like, are you kidding? This is crazy. We don't really have an item like this in Dress to Impress so far. I think these are supposed to resemble constellations, but they look a tiny bit too messy to me. So I think if Dress to Impress kind of made them look a bit better, this would look insane. Like, the entire idea of a galaxy floating around your set, are you kidding? This is crazy. The real question is, which one of these reworks do you want to come to Dress to Impress?